Everybody, we're back again for a quick training video, a bit of an introduction to Sitefinity Insight. And we're starting with a couple of first principles. So we're going to show you the product just briefly, but it's really important that before you just start clicking around in the system, you have a few things prepped and ready to go. And one of the sort of core concepts, or at least one of the things that will really make sure you get value out of the system right away, is setting up personas. So I want to make sure that everybody knows what a persona is. If you already got this handled, then skip the video. But I want to make sure that everybody goes in ready to use the system the right way. So a persona is a fictionalized representation of your audience segment. It's a way of abstracting the characteristics and the definition of the audience that you're trying to talk to. You want to do this with pen and paper. Okay, there's a few tools that we use to make it easier, but you get my point. You don't want to dive into Sitefinity Insight and start building your persona right in the system because you'll be a little bit too distracted by the options and the features and the settings. You want to make sure that it's clear to you in your own mind which personas you're going to pay attention to and use in the system to begin with. We recommend starting with one and then building it out from there. Okay, maybe two or three, but again, you get my point. Don't make this a big journey on defining every persona you can think of. Start with the most influential, most important audience segment to you, your business, your brand, and put together a classic persona definition for that audience segment. We use a tool called UXpressia that looks something like this. You end up with a one-page overview of the characteristics of your audience segment. Once you have this in place, you can go into the system and you can start to play around with it. We'll go into more details in another video about exactly how to do this, but once you have your personas set up in Sitefinity Insight with some tracking rules, you'll start to understand the specific behavior of that particular audience segment. Super powerful, and we'll get into that in another video, like I said. All right, get going. Time to build personas.